Happy New Year's! My name is Shelly Prescott, and I'm the head trainer and coach at the Performance Lab here in McPherson, Kansas. And I wanted to visit with you about your New Year's resolutions and some common goals that I hear people making to start off the new year, and that's generally health-related goals. So I want you to have some tips, maybe some things that will help you out in order to be successful. So first and foremost, when you are making those resolutions, you need to sit down and write out your list of goals and post them so that they are constantly visible for you to see and to remind you of what you're working towards. So the first tip would be to set goals and make them visual. Next, how are you going to accomplish those goals? What are some things that you can do? One thing that would be helpful is to find an accountability. Somebody that can be there to work out with you, maybe somebody that will food prep with you. If your goal is weight loss or to add more exercise on a daily basis or throughout the week, accountability is often something that's going to really help you find success. So find a friend that maybe shares these same goals with you. Join a gym. Join a class where there's people that are waiting on you every day and wanting you to be there to work out with them. And if you're not there, then good chance you might get a text or phone call saying, hey, where were you this morning? So how are you going to attack your goals? What is your plan of attack? If your goal is to lose weight, you really need to assess your current diet. Are you getting enough water? Are you getting enough fruits and vegetables? Are your foods fried? Do you drink a lot of pop? Do you eat foods with a lot of added sugar? Those are some areas, I would say the 5 biggest areas that you need to look at and get those right. So water, how much water do you need on a daily basis? The general rule of thumb is to take your body weight, divide it by 2, and that's the number of ounces that you should shoot for in a day. And that is probably going to vary based on how much fluid you lose via sweat or whatever. But it's a good goal to start with. So I'm just going to write down, if that is one of your goals, your water intake is your body weight divided by 2 equals the number of ounces that you should get. Your fruits and vegetables. When you go to the grocery store, I suggest when you make your list for the week of what fruits and veggies you're going to eat, you want to get as much color as possible. So try to get a variety of different vegetables. Maybe find a vegetable that you've never had or tried before. Google some recipes for it. Try something new. Maybe try something new each week. And when you get those vegetables and those fruits home from the store, then you need to wash them, cut them up, and put them in individual containers or make them easily accessible to you so that whenever you are in a hurry or on the go, you can just reach in the fridge and grab a healthy snack bag instead of something that maybe is a very poor choice. So with the fruits and veggies, I apologize for my dog barking her butt off in the background. Basically clean, prep, store immediately. And when you're making your resolutions, you need to prioritize. So if you have a list of 5 to 10 things, don't try to just set out to conquer them all at once. Because honestly, if you've been doing all of those things that you're wanting to change for the last 365 days, or the last 2 years, whatever, can you really expect yourself to change them immediately? No. It usually takes you, at the very least, 21 days to start making something a habit. So when you make your list, make them in order of priority. What do you want to change the most? So the biggest challenge that I see in people when it comes to changing their health in terms of diet, that's just the best example that I can give. They always are faced with the question, when is a good time to start? Well, there's not a perfect time to start. If you stop and think about it, January, we've got New Year's Eve parties, whatever. That's like the biggest time for everybody to start, which is great. But as the year goes, if we keep using holidays as an excuse, then there's never a perfect time to start. February, you're going to have most generally the Super Bowl parties, Valentine's Day. March, we've got all kinds of like March Madness, maybe get-togethers if you're a big sports fan like I am. St. Patrick's Day. April comes around, you have Easter, May, people celebrating school being out. June and July and August, those are perfect times for barbecues and getting together and having all kinds of fun with your friends and drinking some beer or whatever. Let's see, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, we've got football season, we've got baseball season wrapping up. There's just constantly, October, you got your Halloween, and November, Thanksgiving, December, Christmas. There is always something that's going to be going on. And in the midst of all that, you've got birthday parties, you've got other things that everybody wants to celebrate, and that's great. We need to celebrate those things. So there's not a perfect time. The perfect time, in my opinion, is now, whenever that is. So allow room for error, because it's going to happen. If your buddy calls you up and wants to go get a drink, go get a drink and get back on track immediately. But understand that if you keep doing those things over and over, it is going to be harder to meet your goals. But know that it is okay to live and to go socialize and do your thing. So allow room for error. We are human. So those are just a few things that I have for you. When you're making that list, work on one thing at a time. When you look at the whole list, it can be overwhelming. Allow room for error and get back on track as soon as you can. You need an accountability partner or a group to help you through this. It's going to be more fun, more enjoyable. You're going to stick with your goals if you are having fun trying to accomplish them. So if you need to hire a personal trainer, if you need to join a class or a gym, make sure you have some people around you that know what your goal is so that they can try to help you or encourage you or celebrate your small victories along the way. Those types of things are going to help you success and succeeding towards your New Year's resolutions. So you need to prepare on a daily basis or throughout the week. Make a list, build in your daily schedule time for your exercise. If you write it down when you're going to do it and plan it, build it in, chances are you're going to get it done. And if you don't have an hour to put in that day, that is fine. 20 minutes is better than nothing. 10 minutes is better than nothing. You're doing something and it's getting you to where you want to be, and it's getting you to making those habits. So join a gym, find a walking partner, lift weights. That's my biggest tip in weight loss, along with your diet change, is to add weightlifting in there. Increase that muscle mass and burn more calories. So if there's anything else that I can do for you, let me know. You can find my contact information or message me via Facebook on the Performance Lab page. And I am hoping to get some other things going this year. But if you have any questions, please comment below. And I wish you the best of luck in this new year. And I hope that you achieve your goals. Thanks.